Strike while the iron is hot. Baby, like it or not, everyone climbs up the backs of their peers. But we're not like that here. We've a culture and creed, you say. I was raised on the run and he fell anyway. So strike when the iron looks hot. Baby, we're all we've got, so let's go out to the coast. We can outsource the ghost and get free. I've got an Orange County feeling. I could fly this car into a building and come out looking 10 years younger. And baby, you look hot. To the wall, nature's old laws need not apply, 'cause the curtain will hold and the natives get warmed by the sun. Spiteful, but I'm afraid you'd take the hit. When I was delightful, you told me how I was suffering. It was a lottery, a card house, an ATM. I'd give you my passwords and you'd share them with your friends. Is this something that you believe? Is this something you see? I think you're terrified, cutting deals with the house. It's not like the lies, but I saw
understand what you said, he answered.
I want to send a telegram to the USA. Good morning, Hassan. I am going away tomorrow.
If you could see for once 1 inch beyond the nose that cuts the air before your face, you would not sing, my dear, with such high zest about the wonders of this modern world. Is there some place we could go and use each other for a while? I've got so much to disclose. I've got $5. Wait, no, I don't. If you could see the strings as armies swing through the night, the pious pigs that rub the shoulders of the remote controllers, you would scream and shrink upon the ledge before the brink to see the hatred that drives this gilded age. I'm not immune to this. In fact, I'm sick with the truth. It comes like knives flashing on the Senate floor. If all we have to give is our consent and a will to live, we'll get the country we deserve. We'll get the weekends to ourselves. Is a backlit cult of idolatry.
If we have found it public, our state is presumably perfect, then it will obviously have the qualities of wisdom carried.
We love and hate the same 5 things. Is this the basis for a lasting friendship? I think not. Don't even try to grab this microphone from my hand. I've got a story that demands your undivided attention. I bear good news, we're gonna die pretty soon, and then this inkless blood will be effaced. Is there some place we could go and use each other in the dark? I've got so much to get off. I've got so much no one wants. I'm not afraid anymore.
It was such a twisted road that led me to your door. I still got all of those turns inside of me here. The patience of an axe, the sickness of the singer, yellow finger circle of glass. I'm still not in it, but I still want for so much more than I got, and I still got so much more than I know how to use. Turn away, my son, turn away from this house and all its limits. Turn away just once, turn away from the whites of all their lies. This is just a start, this is just a let. This is just the best that we could get. This house is just a future place called home. I hope you keep it broken. The state of the walls, the rich and the poor, the light in the hall, it's still broken. And I am not at home with the liberal class. I don't put my teeth in a jar, just talk. You keep me an honest pro. If ever I should dare to swell, one look from you can level me out. Return me to my hell. It shows a will most incorrect. Think that I could rise The portrait of the horse and missus fills me with a cold desire. Their life is like a story that's older than us all. I'm back in front of the portrait. It's a world I'll never know. You remind me there is no future in this history. You remind me to work from the outside and keep it simple. And when they talk on the shop floor about the vectors of power, I think they miss some of what I see here. The sadness of this traded world. Worse to think that they just don't know. Better to think that they knew all along. Worse to think that they just don't care. I'm gonna think what I need to get by.
Who will dare to face the challenge of the money? Who is brave enough? Nobody. Who is mad enough to enter that world of darkness? Terrified. Terrified. You will scream with terror. You will beg for release. But there will be no escape, for there is no release from the funhouse.
In my future there's a bullet named me, and I still believe there will be no rest in here until we meet. It's an heirloom and a question mark. This worm flying in the dark along the spine of a century. Now it's got you beat. You die by your own hand. You die by your own hand. You die by your own hand, or kill what you can stand. die by your own hand. You die by your own hand. Just trying to understand. Just trying to understand. Home. And I know it's not our way to just come out and say it straight. Dad, I'm paralyzed from the waist. Dad, aren't you tired? Continue, 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 and they canceled out your youth, trying to get more for themselves. Through adult lakes we wove, neath the sky of smoke, and our favorite aunt would cry and tell us things we should never know, and we hung on every word and couldn't let go. You die by your own hand. You die by your own hand. You die by your own hand. Or kill what you can. Stand. You die by your own hand. You die by your own hand. Just trying to understand. Just trying to understand. Home.
Came the long, hollow, sepulchral sound of triumphant Dr. Sax's profound and hidden laughter in the excruciatingly exciting dark shadows of Saturday night.
Oh, deadly death, I lay and long for you. I hold my breath in darkened rooms, and no one shows me how to live quite like the threat of deadly death. Oh, razor thrills, you sing my arms to life. Oh, parent pills, I'm too alive, and no one knows how good it feels to come so close to one so real. to come so close. When I get low and can't forget, there's always you. There's always one thing left. There's always death. Lovely life, I think I know your worth. For 100 nights, you've done your worst. You let me know the awful thirst along your blade, on whose red curve I found my way. I found my way. I found my way. I found my way. Walking into town, strut like they own the place. Pretty soon they will. The next years are a feast, wet behind the ears. And last year's men are there to help them harden up. Don't be a fool. He's using you, and you're using him. But there's a tenderness between thieves. For a moment, just don't look forwards, 'cause this can all stop. Shadows of buildings, it all leans in, sliding like mercury. You're gonna live for so long, watching these others win. How can my ship come in when you are the waterfront? Cultivate my cruelty to mask the hurt I can't express here. 'Cause Dorothy Parker is always safer than Valerie Solanas or Josephine Baker. So you better stop. in America. Everyone is miserable. And so mad at what they don't know. In America, we've grown more boring than we were before. These towers and walls so I took to leaving you before this could happen again. But just as I'm cutting my key to go, it happens again. In America, everyone is serious. And so convinced they've been misunderstood. So I'm bent on leaving you before it can happen again. But just when I opened the door outside, it happens again.
to the honourable gentleman.
I'm extremely grateful. The Prime Minister is aware that I detest every single one of her domestic policies, and I've never hid that.
ribbon head. You go too far, you are not allowed out in the yard with the children and your big black boots holding your half heart. saying someone must stop you. Ribbon head, unhook the wires, leave you for dead. For all you've said, with no proof, just a few spent shells. You must go back to the basement with a rakes and ghosts, holding your half-hog, an oil can, the tears of a robot, the skin of a man. It's how you were programmed. Ribbon head, going fatal, going dead. We can impose a history on what we see. We only need to take our eyes and make believe. Ribbon head, this is the last time we'll meet under the trees. Jefferson Memorial, gray skies and overcoats. You know the code. Up to our knees in brown paper envelopes, ripping the red thread from their throats. Ribbon head, you know you're my champion. I wanna see you win and eliminate the hearts and minds of these pale satellites who direct our eyes through time and would make a lesser crime of what they've done. Hopeless and young, you go too far, you push too hard against all we are. Westchester Rotary and a 3-car jail, holding your half-hog and hip flask. No rings on your fingers, no kings in your past. Someone should stop you. Ribbon head, burn down the barracks, the dreams in your head. Ribbon head, this is the last time